Hello, welcome back. Donna here. I'm back with the third part of my story. This part is basically speaking about the wilderness part. So now in the wilderness, the Lord stripped me of everything. Everything bad that could happen happened. He took friends, finances, my vehicle. Well, he put my vehicle down first. It was bad. I mean, really, really bad. It was so bad. He brought me down really low. When I thought things couldn't get worse, man, was I wrong? One thing bad started happening on the heels of another. Bad. I was being slandered, laughed at, mocked, talked about, rejected, ridiculed, and even evicted. Yes, evicted from apartments. Even those that I knew before, that my friends that I could call and said or ask for help, everybody turned their back on me. Everybody. Some even just ignored me, totally ignored me. They went MIA on me. And that was just the beginning of sorrows. Listen, it was so excruciating that sometimes it was just me alone. And sometimes I wasn't even feeling like God was there. I was like, God, are you there? You know, are you really there? But I didn't know he was there all along. I didn't know it was his hands on my life doing that. Getting me in the posture that he wanted me to. That's where he wanted me. That's how he wanted me to train me. Broke me. Pressed me. Grind. I was been through fire. Listen, to be where I am standing here today, even smiling, talking about it, because when I remember where I'm coming from to the place where I am now, I have to laugh. I laugh at it now, because only now where I'm seeing the purpose of that. Only now my eyes open to see the purpose of my lifestyle back then to the one God wants me to be in. You know, so I was under so much pressure I couldn't even breathe. I even planned to end it all. I just couldn't take the torture. I couldn't take the torture. But then he put people in my life to help encourage me, build me. And sometimes when those people went silent too, what I would do, I would go on fasting and praying, and I would take up his word and I would just read and read and read and read and read. Encourage myself in the Lord. That's what I do. That's what I do. So this is where we are. Still in the wilderness, but a lot better. A lot better. So I'm asking you, whoever is out there and going through what they're going through, don't just give up. You know, you have to encourage yourself in the Lord, because sometimes you're going to think that there's no one there. It's just you. But God is right there. He has never left. You know, it's like you're going through tests. The teacher is silent, that kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like that. But you don't have to give up. You stay faithful and you stay holding on, because your reward is going to be nice. And God, while in the wilderness, God was preparing help. He was sending help. So therefore, he is still with you. He's still with me. You know, so we just have to keep on holding on and encourage everybody that is going through the same thing or similar things. Because sometimes I remember when I used to reach out to certain people, they would say to me, look how long you say God going to help you. Look how long I hear you saying that, you know, trying to discourage me. But I knew that was just the devil. And I wasn't paying them no mind. Because as soon as they tell me that, a few days later, boom, God came through. help. When I see them, I would just smile and keep going. Smile and keep going. A lot of things, what used to worry me and upset me, not anymore. It's like I have this peace, sweet peace, that I don't care what happened. Things have to happen. They must happen. We're living in a sinful world. Things you must go through trials and tribulations. God never promised you a bed of roses. No, everybody have to carry their crosses. So, but He give you the Bible, His Word, and He brought you through some tests to show you how to navigate through life and its circumstances. So therefore, I refuse to let anything bother me, deteriorate my brain cells, or give me a heart attack. Not anymore. Peace, sweet peace, God's sweet peace is just all over me, and I love Him and I thank Him for that. I know what I've been through from where I came from to now. I say, Lord, I was fighting this so much, but look how I've changed. Look how I've learned. Look how I've matured in certain things. It's like you don't worry about nothing. You just sit and peaceful. When you see others arguing, fussing, fighting, I would sit and I would say, man, that's so petty. Why you even answer that? Why you even fight? Why you even retaliate? That don't faze me. It doesn't bother me. And that is how Christ wants us to live, His children, That is how He wants His children to live. Peaceful. His peace. I can't thank Him anymore for this. His peace. It is just so nice. Just so nice. It's like you're glowing. You cannot stop thanking God, and you cannot stop being happy for His peace, for bringing you out from the pit. It's like from the pit to the palace. When you look back and you see, oh boy, my life was really filthy and downhill. Look how I come from the gut. I was in a gut. And now I am standing on solid ground. On Christ. On solid ground. He put me on solid ground to stand. And I cannot thank Him anymore. So I'm just saying, I just cannot thank Him enough, I just saying to those out there who, just hang on and hold on and you go through it. It's tough, but nothing good comes ever easy. So we have to go through a little bit in order to get to the promised land. So we just have to hold on, encourage each other, and pray for each other, pray with one another, pray for each other. So therefore, in doing so, we're building each other. We want to see the King. I want to see my King. I want to see the man that forgave me for so much bad things I've done, So who gave me chances and chances and chances. I want to see that. I want to see Him who took me out of so many different situations. Please, who out there that can relate to what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Trust me. We have a lot to give God thanks for, and we owe God our life. He don't owe us nothing, but we owe Him our lives. So, thank you for listening to me, and I just want to thank you for being here, and I thank God for being here. And till I see you again, bye. Stay focused, stay Christ-minded. Until we see again, bye.